What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into it. Today I'm going to be talking about the Trade Desk, which is an ad exchange platform. It's different from Facebook and Google. I'm going to put a video up right now, which is going to go ahead and explain the differences between how Facebook and Google operate and how the Trade Desk operates.
How is this new model different from the old one? In both, you start with a container, or the place where an ad will be shown. In the old way of doing things, the source for this container would be an ad server operating under a publisher, which would fill the container with whatever ads had been decided on in their contract with an advertiser. In programmatic, the container source is an independent advertising exchange. When the page is loading, the container or ad space is rendered, and a request for an ad is sent to that exchange. The exchange sends the request for bids to all registered demand-side platforms, or DSPs, which are companies like the Trade Desk that represent the interests of advertisers, to fill the ad slot with creative that is relevant to the audience at that exact moment. When a bid request is received, each DSP sifts through hundreds of pieces of metadata about how, where, and to whom the ad will be shown, and decides what the opportunity is worth to its advertisers. An advertiser's level of interest is translated into a bid and is submitted to the exchange where all bids are auctioned. The highest bidder wins, and their ad is sent to fill the original container. All of this happens in about 1/10 of a second. This system puts the power back in the hands of advertisers by enabling them to decide the context and recipients of their ads. It also allows publishers to sell the exact amount of inventory available, since the marketplace operates in real time. And finally, it puts relevant ads in front of consumers.
All right, welcome back. Hopefully that video was able to go ahead and show you the differences between the two. If not, don't worry. At the end of the video, I'm going to put a link to another video which breaks down even further how Facebook and Google operate and how the Trade Desk operates. So taking a look at the Trade Desk chart, you can see the stock price is actually hitting the 50-day moving average for all of you who are into technical analysis. Also, the volume as far as selling has been decreasing. This is the daily chart. And if you look at the weekly chart, it kind of shows the same thing. So look to see if it does break above that. Moving on, taking a look at what's been going on with the company. Today, the company announced a partnership with FreeWheel, which is an ad platform subsidiary of NBC Universal. Also, the company has partnership recently with TikTok to go global. Also, the company has deals with Walmart, Tencent, Alibaba, Baidu, IQ, which are all companies in China. And why that's important is because Google actually last year took a step back and said that it's no longer trying to break into China. Now, the biggest segment for the Trade Desk is connected TVs. So smart TV, Roku's, Fire TV. This is where the Trade Desk makes their money dealing with these companies. Also, they work with podcasts and also other third parties as well. So if we take a look at the financials, we'll see revenues over the past 3 years has been growing at a 48% clip. Also, their return on equity is roughly around 21.5%. The operating margins is close to 17%. Gross margins is 77%. And if we move on to the balance sheet, we'll see that working capital is $512 million. And over the past 5 years, the company has a compounded annual growth rate with working capital of 77%. Now, why this is important is I actually emailed one of the executives, and he told me rather than looking at the cash flows, actually be looking at working capital. The company has very low debt of $1.12 billion. The company has total current assets of $1.45 billion. All in all, I think the company is going to fare well, especially with no sports being around. Advertisers are going to have to shift their focus to viewers at home, and also are going to have to work with streaming services and social media platforms. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you as always for watching. Stay tuned to see you guys on my next video.